What's up, fuckers? I'm I'm back. Two videos, return, comeback of the year, goat. Um, I want to. I'm back for a reason. First of all, is I want to make these. Second of all, is because I want to talk about my Green Bay Packers. Hence, why the lighting is green. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna make it. If I'm gonna make a video about a team in particular, about a player that a team is on. Nope, about a team that a player that I'm talking about is on. I'm gonna make the color about that, and it's green right now. The second one that's not plugged in, but it's not plugged in, and eat shit. And so I'm talking about the Green Bay Packers today because I'm a Packer fan. To be clear, going into this video, you're watching this. You right now, I am a Packer fan. I have been for all of my football life. So biases, whatever. The Packers are at a point where we need to hit the panic button, right? Now, now let me explain to you what the panic button means in reality. A lot of people think the panic button means a lot of things. To me, let's start out with what it doesn't mean. A, the season's over. It doesn't mean that. The season's not over. Hitting the panic button does not mean everything is horrible and we need to we just throw it all away, rebuild. Not what that means. Panic button doesn't mean that it's anyone's fault. Doesn't mean that it's Matt LaFleur's fault. Doesn't mean it's Aaron Rodgers' fault, the offensive line's fault, Aaron Jones' fault, Lazard's fault, Gutekunst's fault, Devontae's fault. Doesn't mean it's anybody's fault. Hackett doesn't mean it's anybody else's fault. What it does mean in this situation is that something needs to change. Something needs to be different. That a lot of things need to be different. A lot of things need to be better. Rodgers brought it up. He could be a tick better. He could be. Has he been playing badly? No. I think we're looking right now at what was about 2017, 2018 Aaron Rodgers, who's at that point still what I would deem a top 5 quarterback, but not that guy anymore. His 2016 Aaron Rodgers, to me, my favorite Aaron Rodgers season. He's currently the reigning back-to-back MVP. He's in that guy right now. Not that guy. But he's still a great quarterback. What he isn't is throwing away the team. He is sad about losing, as most people are, and I don't think that he's the problem. If I had to locate the problem at any specific point, is not at a person, it's at a lack of energy, because the team seems like it doesn't give a shit. I think that there is a way to solve that, and I'll get to that in a minute when I kind of get to the point, or when I kind of get to that group. But obviously, we need to run the ball more, but we haven't been able to run very well. So with that an offensive line problem, we need to fix the offensive line. I think Bakhtiari needs to be fucking healthy because we had Josh Neiman who's fucking bad. Owen Jenkins is finally back at guard, which is fantastic, but what are you going to do at the end of the fucking day? Because if the line can't block, the line can't block. But because A.J. Dillon is just kind of gone right now, which sucks. I love A.J. Dillon. He's just a big dude who's going to kill everybody. I love that. And then having Aaron Jones in there for the little switch up, it's just not great. But it's so weird having watched these last 3 years where we got a first round bye every single year on this Matt LaFleur offense full of motions and different cuts and these guys hitting these nice plays with on that everyone needs to try, but no one needs to do anything that's incredible. Obviously we've seen Rodgers make these throws, these players make these plays, but you look at the Bengals, right? And their offense is nearly entirely predicated on Jamar Chase getting open, Tyler Boyd getting open, T. Higgins getting open, and Burrow hitting him in the hands. That's what that offense is about. And then Joe Mixon's going to do some stuff, but that's what that offense is about. Well, the Packers offense is the scheme working in a fashion that gets a player open, that gets a player available, and that while offenses like that have worked in the past, let's look at the Niners when they made it to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo. That was kind of what their offense was about. Their offense was very scheme-based and built around getting players easy looks. They had that, but their quarterback is Jimmy Garoppolo, so they lost the Super Bowl. The Packers had a version of that, but with, in my opinion, the greatest quarterback to ever live. And that put them in a spot where obviously things didn't go well, and I watched it every single time, so I don't need anybody to bring it up. But that worked. That worked really well. Matt LaFleur won the most games through 3 seasons as coach anyone's ever won. He did that. Matt LaFleur did that shit. And now it's just not happening, and I don't know whose fault that is. It might be a receiving problem. I'm not entirely in the regard that it's receiver's fault because I haven't been there. But also, they haven't been getting fucking open, dude. They have to get some goddamn space. Because I'm watching these games, and Rodgers is, like, nearly getting that pass there. Every time. He is nearly getting it. But he's not. He's not getting it. But he's nearly getting it. And it's difficult to watch. It's hard to see. But I'm going to get to my point now on what I think we need to do to fix it. Because I'm there. We're talking about the receivers. We need to sign Odell Beckham Jr. We need him on this team. If he signs somewhere else, if we let's say we lose next week against the Bills, which is likely. However, usually I kind of like how I think the Packers will win this game because of all these things. Because I think I thought we were gonna win every game this year. I didn't think we were gonna be 7-0, but I watched all these games happen in front of me, and I was like, we're gonna win this game. Here's why. Obviously you're not right a lot most of the time, but that's what I thought. I think we're going to win this game against the Bills because nothing makes sense. Because the world is a lie. I think we're going to win. Confident. Don't know why. But, I digress. If we lose, let's say we lose this next game, and then we win one and we lose one. Let's say we're 4-6. Let's say it's 2016 again. And we don't have Odell on this team, I'm at season's over point. I am at we need to run the table right now. We need to win out, or it's over. That's where I'm at. The reason is that Odell brings an energy. To me, he isn't just a great player, which he is. He's a fantastic player, which was proven over that it was, in fact, Baker's fault in Cleveland. But Odell brings this energy, this aura of just, enjoyment of the game. And just him being happy that he's out there and doing everything everything that he wants to do, because he has the ability. I've been trying to dodge using the word swagger because people use that a lot. I didn't want to use it, but swagger, he has it. He's he oozes it, and no one on the Packers has any of it. Romeo Doubs is great, and I love Romeo. I think he's gonna be a fantastic player, but he's not. He's just kind of an excited guy to play football. Christian Watson doesn't have any of that. Sammy Watkins ever inscrewed on any of that? No. Randall Cobb? Love Cobby. Nope. Rodgers, the coolest thing he's ever done from a look at me, I'm good at football, but not actually doing the thing, was the I own you to the Bears. That was the one. And then just his unabashed confidence in his team. RELAX was nice. We won 14 of the next 15 games or some shit. I think it was 15 of the next 14. Next we were one, yeah. Or something like that. And then, I think we can run the table. I really do. Dear God. Insane. But then, if Aaron Rodgers is your guy, that's not good. That's not good. From an energy standpoint, that's a mistake, and you will not go well. And this isn't even addressing the defense, which the defense hasn't even been that bad. We can't stop the run, which we've never been able to do. Also, Jair, what the hell, dude? What the hell? Come on, bring it back. Bring it back, Jair. What happened? You got hurt. But they're just a mess. They're just a mess right now. The season's not over. Are we in a bad spot, and are we in panic mode? Do we need to sign Odell or trade for DJ Moore or trade for Chase Claypool? Or, fuck it, all three. New receiving corps. Eat shit. Romeo Doubs 4th? No, he'd be 5th. That's sad. Fuck it, though. Trade for all three of them. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Pick them up. We need something to happen. Lazard, a couple hours ago, he was in a sling. Not good. Bad. That's really bad. Because then we slide Watkins, Dobbs as our number 1, and Cobb's out and Watson's out. That's not good. It's not good.